Welcome to the very first episode of Did They Dupe It? I'm the Scented, this is Mr.Scented for those of you guys who are new here, and we do fragrance things, and today we are going to be sniffing dupes and comparing them to the real thing. So he's going to be doing all the sniffing blindly. I have the blotters pre-prepared, and Mr. Scented is going to rank it out of 10 on accuracy. He's going to sniff them not knowing which is which. These are all from Julianna'S Perfumes. These are some of their newer releases. These were sent to me from the brand, and we are gonna explore them together. So we are gonna start off with Fragrance du Bois Santal Complet and its dupe counterpart.
So the first thing I noticed right away is that one is more fresh, this one, and the other one is a little bit like smokier with a I don't know, hint of like coffee on it.
Okay.
Not in a bad way, but I would probably say that one's a real one and that's a dupe.
So what I'm hearing is that you don't like the one that you think is not the real thing.
I prefer this one, the more
one on the
fresh
right,
one, yeah.
The one on your right hand. That one is the original.
Yeah.
They actually smell extremely similar. How similar would you say they are?
I'd say it's like a good 8 out of 10.
Okay.
If you didn't smell them back to back, I don't know if you'd notice it.
The funny thing for me is that I actually prefer this one, which actually turned out to be the dupe, because in the one that you're saying is fresher, in the very end, I smell a bit of a rubberiness. There's like a bit of a rubbery after scent that I feel maybe doesn't belong.
It's funny, I'm not getting that.
There you go.
I can barely smell this one in my left hand. The smell is very similar, but I'm gonna say I think this is the dupe just because it's not as strong. Am I right?
No, that was the original, and this is Killian Princess.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so they just went overkill on the dupe then.
They did a really good job on this one. It's a really, like, for those of you guys who aren't familiar with the scent, it's like a fluffy, marshmallowy tea scent with a touch of ginger. I really, really like the way they've done this dupe.
I think I fell for it because the dupe is stronger. Now that you told me and you really smell it, like the blend is better on that one. It just doesn't like kick you right in the face. This is like a 9.5 out of 10. I mean, they're very, very close. Just you almost sprayed one twice as much as the other one.
Yeah, well, I think they solved the performance issue on this fragrance because I think Kilian Princess, a lot of people do complain about the poor performance. This one doesn't have the poor performance issue, but it also doesn't compromise the scent by doing anything weird, like adding sharpness or anything. This actually smells exactly, to me, like the original, except stronger.
Yeah.
Moving on to a fragrance that you wear a lot, so let's see if we'll be able to see which one is which.
I thought that was going to be an easy one because I know which one it is, but I think that's the real one.
Yeah, you got it.
It's a woodiness. There's some sort of woodiness about the real one that it has that the dupe doesn't have, but it's like incredibly close. If I wouldn't wear it literally all the time, I don't think you'd be able to tell, but when you're really familiar with it, that's when you kind of start realizing. Another like 9.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I agree with you about the woodiness. I think that the dupe, it's called Bohemian Rain, and we're talking about Gypsy water. The dupe, it has a bit more of a citrusy facet, and I find it's a bit more feminine.
I think I still prefer the original one. That woodiness in Gypsy water for me is excellent.
Moving on to the next one.
I honestly don't know. I'm just gonna guess this one is the real one.
What makes you say that?
There's a very tiny hint of a rubbery thing in this one. Not like in a bad way, like they didn't mean to do it, but I just feel like maybe that doesn't belong in there.
Interesting. That's actually the original, and in your left hand is the dupe.
Really? I think it's the first one that I prefer the dupe.
Well, this is One Umbrella for Two, which has been super hyped lately, and their dupe is called The Kiss in the Rain. And it smells like a delicious, like, blueberry lemon scone to me. Like, I want to eat this. I want to go to a cafe and buy a blueberry scone with a little bit of, like, sugar glazing on it and have it with my coffee.
That sounds very gourmand. It's not.
It is so gourmand.
Really?
It's not gourmand to you.
I'm not getting any of that.
To me, it's super gourmand.
Yeah, I actually prefer the dupe. How close are they? I don't know. 8?
I find them very close too. Moving on to the next one. Here's your set.
Oh, this one's like impossible. In a good way. They're very, very similar. Might be the first 10 out of 10. I will say, if I really had to pinpoint something, no, I lost it. I was gonna say this one's more shampoo-y. It's not. That's a complete replica.
Well, that's good then.
Okay, I'm gonna say the one on the left is a real one.
The one on the left.
It's stronger. That's the only thing I can pinpoint. It's although the other one was not, like that either. But this one,
I agree. It is stronger actually, and this is the dupe in the left.
Wow.
I know. This is Dama Bianca, and their dupe is called Beautiful Bella.
Yeah, I like it.
Good. And now we're on the last one for this episode of Did They Dupe It? Which so far they've duped it pretty well, I think.
These are pretty good. This is another hard one.
I think the only real way to distinguish this is from the gold flecks on the scent strips.
The gold flakes on the bottle?
Yeah.
I honestly would not know the difference whatsoever.
So you're gonna call it a 10 out of 10?
Yeah.
This is Ylang in gold, and Julianna'S dupe is called All That Glitters. It is like.
Are you smelling a difference?
No.
Some of them, like the other ones, you kind of keep going, and they kind of turn into something at one point where you can decide. This one has not gotten to that point.
If anything, I think that the Julianna'S All That Glitters is maybe a touch stronger.
Okay, you tell me which one it is.
So consistently it's been a bit stronger. So the dupe is this one.
Okay. Not on mine.
Okay.
I mean, I guess it's a good thing. Like no difference.
Unless someone comes up and starts inspecting you for gold speckles.
Yeah, if you don't have gold speckles on your white shirt, then
they'll know.
No, that's spot on. I think that's probably the most spot on one out of all of them.
Do you have a favorite of all the ones that you've smelled so far?
With scent profile?
Yeah, just the scent itself.
This was nice. This was nice, and Princess was actually nice. And the Dama Bianca dupe. That one was nice.
The one just before this.
Yeah.
Okay, so your 3 would be the Ylang in gold, which is All That Glitters,
Yep.
Dama Bianca, which is Beautiful Bella, and Princess, which is Miss Independent.
Very.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what your favorite dupe from Julianna'S is, and let us know what you want us to sniff next in the Did They Dupe It series. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.